What's up, everybody? Blazing Fury 69 in the house. It is 10:09 in the morning right now. I got up real early. It's just kind of weird because I stayed until like 12:30 in the morning. But I got up. I decided to make a video on suicide, which is the character from TNA, TNA the video game from Midway, and they brought him in TNA. Late 08. And I was wanting to know how, I saw him make his debut against, his entrance against the Motion Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. He came and he cleaned house. I liked everything about him. One thing in particular I did not like was his finishing move. The DOA, the Dead on Arrival, because I've seen it on the video game, where he does multiple flips, and then finally the flipping pile driver. And this one, it was just boring. I don't know whether it was Kaz, the person who plays Suicide, was injured during this time, whether it was just too hard of a move to pull off, or whether Chris Sabin, the guy who received it, flat out messed up on helping Kaz, Suicide, deliver the move. I don't know. One or the other. But it was just horrible. And right now, I want to actually see if they make use of Suicide. Personally, I'd rather him join the front lines and take out Main Event Mafia, because they certainly need somebody with all their depleting wrestlers. They need somebody to go out there and teach the Main Event Mafia a lesson. But, Suicide, I like him so far. I think he's really good in TNA. And, his music's cool, the way he enters is cool, everything about him is pretty tight. I'm still waiting for him to have a match. I want to see him wrestle, and this leads back to the briefcase match, Feast or Fired, when I first saw, Jay Lethal grab the tag team briefcase, the briefcase, that held the tag team titles in there. I knew his partner was either going to be two people, Suicide or Consequences Creed. Of course, Consequences Creed was the person he chose, and they had a match. They recently won the title. I was watching TNA. I actually do watch that's the only part of TNA I watched. Excuse me. I saw that, and TNA they defeated the Beer Money Inc., which it was a better match than I thought. It was really good. I stayed tuned in. I wanted to see how the rest of the show went, and they captured the titles, which is cool. I think Consequences Creed and Jay Lethal will make a great tag team, very, very great tag team. But now that leaves me with what Suicide's going to do. Maybe Suicide's going to be the one. Maybe he's going to infiltrate the Main Event Mafia locker room, and maybe he's going to just beat the crap out of all of them. I have no clue what's going to happen. But what I do know is Suicide is going to have a match sooner or later, whether it be for the X Division title, or if they just want to do what they did with him in the video game, pull a David Arquette move, and boost him up to the world title. Either way, I'd like to see it because, he was just doing great. He's got great wrestling moves. He's got great. He seems like he can be a good high flyer. He's fast. He's charismatic. I can't wait to see what he can do. And I personally would like to. Honestly, I didn't want to say this because everyone's got their own opinions. But if I had to choose someone for him to wrestle, I would probably choose for him to wrestle. What was it? Probably someone like Sheik Abdul Bashir, something like that. Some low, someone who's like angry, all the time. Someone who would get mad at someone like Suicide for getting all this build, and he hadn't even had a match yet. Something like Sheik Abdul Bashir for him to wrestle against, but he's got that match against James Sewell, the Canadian referee or something. Anyway, Suicide is in TNA right now, and he has made different appearances, coming in on matches, confronting such people as Awesome Kong. Who else is he? He's confronted the Motor City Machine Guns. He's done it to Sheik Abdul-Bashir. He's been doing it to a couple of people, and I can't wait to see, who will be his next opponent or his next target. And I think he's doing pretty much what Abyss did when he first came out from the mental institution. He's attacking heels. It gave you the early implication that he's a face wrestler, kind of like a superhero type thing. And and some people would say if Super Eric, Shark Boy, and Curryman were all still in a group, Suicide would probably join them, but that'd be stupid. It would make use of Suicide's talents, but they said that he would be in that group. But, tell me what you think about Suicide. Did you like his debut? Did you like how his entrance? Tell me what you like about him, if you don't like what you don't like about him. Tell me. Remember to subscribe. Blazing Fury 69, sign out now.